Have you ever had one of those days when everything feels heavy? When your dreams start to feel too far away? Well, this is a story about Maya, a young woman who almost gave up right before life decided to surprise her. It was a rainy Tuesday morning in Seattle. The streets were damp, and the smell of fresh coffee floated through the air. Maya sat inside a nearly empty coffee shop, her laptop open in front of her. But her screen was blank. She had been trying to finish her first book for months, but no matter how hard she tried, the words just wouldn't come. She whispered to herself, "Maybe I'm not meant to be a writer after all." Her coffee had gone cold hours ago. The clock ticked quietly. Only one other person sat in the cafe, an old janitor mopping the floor near the counter. Maya sighed, closed her laptop, and rubbed her tired eyes. She said to herself, "What's the point? No one will ever read my stories." Just then, the janitor looked up. He had been quietly watching her for a while, not out of curiosity, but kindness. He smiled gently and said, "You look like someone who's fighting a battle with their own dream." Maya was a bit startled. She laughed nervously and replied, "I guess I am. I've been writing for months, but maybe I'm not good enough." Janitor pauses, leans on his mop. The janitor chuckled softly. "You know, I've been cleaning this cafe for 10 years. Every day I see people come and go. Some are rushing to work, some are celebrating something special, and some just sit quietly, like you." He continued, "But the ones who sit quietly, they're usually the ones closest to doing something amazing." Maya blinked. "What do you mean?" He smiled. "You're here because you care enough to try. Most people give up before they even begin." Maya smiles faintly. His words sink in. Something about his words felt real. She looked at him and asked, "Have you ever chased a dream?" He nodded. "I used to play the guitar, wanted to make music, but life took me in another direction." He smiled again, not with regret, but with peace. "Still, I play at home sometimes. Not for fame, just for joy. Maybe you should write like that. Not for success, but for joy." Maya sat there quietly, his words echoing in her mind. She reopened her laptop, and for the first time in weeks, her fingers started to move. The story that came out wasn't perfect, but it was honest. It was her. Days turned into weeks. She kept coming back to the same coffee shop, and the janitor would always greet her with a nod and a smile. Then one day, she wasn't there. Her usual table was empty. Instead, a small package was waiting on the counter with a note. "For Mr. Henry, thank you for reminding me why I started." Inside was a copy of her first published book. The dedication on the first page read, "To the man who cleaned floors and cleared my doubts." We often think that inspiration comes from big people or big moments, but sometimes it comes quietly, from a stranger's kind words in an empty coffee shop. So, if you ever feel like giving up, remember Maya. Keep showing up, even when the world feels silent, because the world might just be waiting for your story.
Thank you for watching and subscribe for more such videos.